Hello everyone. So I said I would try something new in terms of the POVs. For those of you who don't know, POVs means point of views or point of view from the monster's eye view or from their mind. I promised in 2020 more POVs would come, but some of these POVs would be very different, they'd be very fun. I don't have the time to animate things right now, so the best way I know how to build a story is how I see it in my head, by describing it and telling it in story form. I hope this is good enough for you guys for now. Nobody else on YouTube does this so far, and I wanted to have fun with it. Many of the themes for these videos will be about, even though it's not exclusive to, Godzilla and the Monsterverse. Without further ado, here's the first one, Godzilla and Mothra's pregnancy scare. A cool breeze passes through their ginormous hut. Mothra lays on a silk bed that she built herself from out of her, orifice. Godzilla enters her little room, stretches out, and lies down on the bed beside her.
Thanks for, letting me sleep over.
It's the least I could do, since Becky threw you out.
Godzilla rolls over to face Mothra,
Holds up one finger, and says,
First of all, she didn't kick me out. I left.
Okay, Godzilla, whatever you need to say to keep your pride. The point is, you can crash here for a few days if you need to.
I don't think this bed is big enough for the both of us.
Hey, I can weave silk. I can build a bigger bed. The sun rises and Godzilla and Mothra exit the silk hut. Looking both ways, Godzilla then looks back at Mothra.
Don't tell anybody about this, you understand? This is an abomination.
I think it was quite beautiful.
Shut your sideways mouth. I said nobody knows. Understand?
What, is it gonna hurt your cred?
Mothra.
Fine, I won't tell anyone. Jesus Christ. Shifting her ginormous wings together, she releases them from her ponytail. Yes, she puts her wings in a ponytail and flies away. Looking up after she leaves, Godzilla smiles, not wanting her to see how emotional he actually is. When he shifts his head back down to the ground, he is shocked out of his mind to see Rodan standing in front of him.
Holy shit! What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
what am I doing here? Well, you see the plumbing, and cause she called me from yesterday and she told me that you're none of your business. I'm gonna go cause I'm late for things. So why are you here again?
I was going to give Mothra a ride.
A ride? What, on your dick? The hell is the matter with you? Look, Rodan, do whatever the hell it is you want to do with Mothra. I'm out. See ya. She went that way, by the way.
Several weeks later.
And this mountable statue, is what they call the Horde of the Hall.
Scylla continues making her speech as Godzilla rolls his eyes in complete boredom. He looks over to his left and sharply draws his head away back to the right after almost poking his eyes out with one of Behemoth's tusks.
Dude, what the hell's wrong with you? Do you realize that those things take up like 3 times your body size? Well, I'm sorry, little Miss Muppet. It's not like I can control where they're at. Some people gotta account for all the goodness that they have on their face. What are you, Sean Connery and Matthew McConaughey's love child? Get your literal spiky boners out of my face. I've got a good mind where I'd like to put 'em.
Scylla looks over to Behemoth and Godzilla and sneers. Her long leg is coming to a standstill. Godzilla whispers to Rodan on his right.
What is this, stop motion? Why is she standing like that?
Your Majesty, perhaps there's something that you'd like to interject.
No, Countess Dracula. I'm actually wondering why we're still sitting here. Why is this of any context what we're doing right now?
Well, this beach is vacated because of the cold, so we decided to hold it here so that...
No. I mean, why are we here? Why is this gathering necessary?
Oh, because you said that we are supposed to try and find ways to keep the humans researching specific parts of the world, to keep them away from what we're doing.
I get that. I understand that. I did say that. I do clearly remember. I don't have amnesia. I just don't know why we have to hold a 3-hour meeting for a literal jawbone on the side of some remote beach. And I'm sorry, where's Mothra? Isn't everybody supposed to be here?
Rodan giggles. Godzilla looks back at him with a sneer.
Something funny, Rodan? Maybe she's on our Mothra menses. Get it? Moth. Menses. Period. Okay.
Silence descends on the group. A starfish the size of 100 SUVs stacked on one another speaks up.
I'd like to go look for her if you guys like.
And I'd like to chop off another one of your legs and watch 2 more grow in its place. But I'm not gonna do that, am I?
Jesus, you don't gotta be a bitch about it.
Maybe she's taking a royal shit. thanks, Behemoth. How enlightening. But for 3 hours? 3 hour shit from her would be the equivalent of her giving birth to herself 10 times over. So I don't think that's it.
Scylla positioned her body to face Godzilla, who was now getting up and walking closer towards the water.
Would you like me to look for her?
Godzilla turns around and grimaces. He takes his hand and wipes it across his face in exasperation.
Scylla, honey, did I ask you to look for her?
No, of course not.
So shut your ass up. I can do it myself. I'm not a cripple like Methuselah. What was that? What did you say? Someone said my name.
Titaness Scylla blinks and sighs as she watches Godzilla submerge beneath the waters. Showing up to Mothra's home, Godzilla knocks on the door. His fists go straight through the silk.
God, that's annoying,
he says as he shakes his hand, trying to get the silk off of it. It sticks to him like glue.
Mothra, I'm coming in. I better not see Rodan on top of you. Mothra?
Mothra is curled up in her bed. She opens her eyes and stares at him. What do you want?
Oh, what are you doing here? What do you think you are, the queen?
Mothra returns a contemptuous glare.
Listen, everyone was supposed to be at that meeting today. I had to suffer through it, so there's no reason why you shouldn't have... Okay. Stupid question. Are you okay? 'Cause... that's disturbing.
What's disturbing, Godzilla? That I can get sick?
No, that you're vomiting and you don't even have a stomach. You're a moth. You don't even eat, so where is that coming from? What, are you throwing up your guts?
I've been feeling off the past few days. I'll be fine. I didn't realize that it was required for me to be there.
Mothra, it's required for everyone. Okay, you know what? Now I feel like you're doing that on purpose.
I'm trying to be sick on purpose, Godzilla. Listen to yourself.
You're right, that was insensitive.
Godzilla walks closer to her and puts his butt on the bed. It sinks down and then breaks under his weight.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, I'll pay for that. I pay for all your shit.
You do not.
Excuse me? Then who does?
I pay for my stuff.
With what? Your pixie dust or your tubs full of supernatural vomit?
Just get out. I don't need this right now.
How are you crying? You don't even have natural eyes.
Get out. Godzilla gets up and then thinks twice. He may never get it again if he doesn't take care of her. She might be getting it from someone else. No, he can't tarnish his reputation. He reluctantly turns back around and sighs.
I'm sorry, Mothra. Really. What's the matter?
I don't really care, he thinks to himself. I don't know, I just kept throwing up. For the past 3 days, I don't know.
It's almost like you're pregnant.
Silence descends over the room. Godzilla raises an eyebrow, or at least an eye scale brow, whatever you would call that on the ridge of his eyes.
You're not pregnant, right? Holy shit. Okay. Hold on a second.
He rises to his full height and paces the room. He points at her.
You're not pregnant, because that's impossible. And if you are, it's because you knocked up yourself. Correct? And don't tell me you haven't had sex with yourself in the last few days, because as far as I know with your whole biology, that's always happening.
Goji, please. I don't know. I never usually have these symptoms if I am myself.
Is it Rodan's?
Says Godzilla, pointing to the door.
No! I don't know what happens when I'm gone. Every time I'm gone, he's coming up, so what do you expect me to think? He's giving you rides and shit?
Gross! If anybody's gonna be pregnant by anybody, it would be me impregnated him!
What kind of sick, twisted game do you guys play?
It's not Rodan's. Nothing like that ever happened between him and me.
So you're saying it's mine?
Well, if the shoe fits...
Well, here's your lucky day, 'cause I don't wear shoes. Why don't you sort this out? I'm gonna go take a walk, okay? I hope you feel better.
Godzilla spins around on his heels and makes a beeline for the door. He can hear Mothra calling out his name, but he refuses to turn back. This is a nightmare. He needs someone to talk to. Rodan is sitting at his dining table, full of lava in the pit of it.
So, do you do this often?
Not really. I mean, you're the first one I tried it with. Do you like it?
Oh, I love roast magma. It's so sweet.
Thank you, Rodan. Suddenly, Rodan's door busts open and Godzilla comes charging through, shaking Rodan furiously.
Just tell me, I won't be mad. Did you knock up Mothra?
What? Godzilla doesn't even see Rodan's date sitting across from him until he happens to look over.
Holy shit. Okay. Did you know the volcano was alive?
That's my date.
Godzilla, you're being really rude. That's your date. Oh, sorry. I need to talk to you. I know this is what I know what's going on here, but I really need you. As your king, I command you to come outside with me and come deal with something.
Oh, buddy, you got it all twisted up, okay? Just because you say you're the king does not mean I have to drop everything I'm doing. And
squeezing Rodan's neck, Godzilla pulls him closer until their faces are practically touching.
Really, Rodan? My wonderful little roasted turkey. I'd like to see you outside in the next 2 minutes. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna give you a little bit of time. Not much, though.
Oh my god, says the Magma Titan, holding her hand to her chest. Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm really sorry about that. I'm back, okay?
It's okay, take your time. Do you want me to just come back later?
No. Please, por favor, stay. I'll be back, I promise.
Rodan stretches his wings in preparation for whatever is coming and then hobbles outside. Godzilla is pacing.
Okay, are you done in there? Come here, Rodan. I gotta speak to you. Why are you acting crazy, huh? You just ruined my date. You know how long I was trying to set that up? What the hell was that in there? Satan's ass plug? Come on, Rodan, even you know better. No, she's from this other movie, the show called Dragon Prince. They killed her, took her heart out, or something like that. I'm trying to mend it for her, you know? Both of us have been broken. I don't give a damn. Mothra's pregnant! Why are you using air quotes then? Because she thinks it's mine. Again with the air quotes. Have you been deucing the juicing with the moth? What? No. Have you? Rodan, I'm the one asking questions. Well?
Rodan crosses his wings and waits for Godzilla's reply. Godzilla looks up to the top of Rodan's house, being the volcano, and then looks away. He wipes his mouth and then says something under his breath that's barely audible.
I mean, I was, but that's not the point. I can't get her pregnant, right? This is... Okay, I honestly don't know about that. I don't know anything that goes on inside of Mothra's things. You've been in there more than anybody else I know, so you should know how it works, right? What the Okay, I can just say it was you and then roast your ass off. Why would you want to do that? I don't want to be a father. I thought you said that you already got people pregnant. Yeah, but I don't have to be there. You know what I mean? Okay, calm down. I understand, alright? There's only one person I know that can help us with this. He's not here. We have to go to him. Come on.
For 3 hours, Rodan and Godzilla travel through the hollow earth until they reach Methuselah's home.
Sit down. Come in. I was just taking a nap, so excuse me I didn't get a chance to tidy up the place. What's up, Meth? I told you not to call me that. I find it very disparaging. Okay, so Godzilla wants to know if... Ow! What am I, in kindergarten? I can talk myself. Yeah, Meth boy. So, here's the situation. I may have, connected physically with Mothra on some level, and now she's throwing up and thinks she's pregnant. What do I do? How do I kill it?
Both Methuselah and Rodan just stare at Godzilla.
I don't understand. With all the wisdom that you have, you didn't understand a word I just said just now. Are you deaf too? No, I just didn't think that Mothra could get impregnated by, well,
Godzilla inches closer to him, raising an eyebrow.
No, Methuselah, I don't know. Hence why I'm here, he says, gesturing with his hands. Well, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Godzilla slaps his face.
Oh my god. Old man, I guess what he's asking is if it's possible that his kind and her kind can, make things together. Just take your time, think long and hard, okay?
Godzilla frowns at Rodan.
Please don't say that in my presence. What, is that how Mothra describes you? Shut the No. Good answer, because if you said that that's how she describes you, I know you're lying, because it's the complete opposite. Fuck. Actually, I did know of such a case. Interbreeding with titans. It's been done many ages ago, but usually with the help of an outside force. A magical stone, substance, humans. Wait, so you're saying that humans did something to my dick?
Rodan stares at Godzilla.
No, dumbass,
He says, trying his hardest not to laugh, just like I am.
Well, not particularly, but if the substance that you do eat mostly comes from humans, then there might be a certain factor in there that could mutate your DNA, making it possible further down the line for your parts to mix.
Oh, really? So you're saying this is possible? Okay, so what do I do now? How do I take care of it, like, quietly?
Godzilla, I think any way you look at it, you are our father, so you're going to have to take responsibility.
Like, hell I am! I ain't taking care of no mutant moth!
Well, it is possible very easily to end it by one squish or bite, but that is ultimately up to the mother.
Why is it up to her? It's my seed that's creating this monstrosity.
But she's the one carrying it. It's her decision.
Yeah, but I put it there, so isn't it kind of like half my decision too? As a matter of fact, it's 75% my decision. I did most of the work, and I gave whatever was inside her life. I'm constantly making the stuff. She stops at some point. That equates to me giving more work, so I should have more say.
Well, you are the king.
Godzilla points at Rodan, smiling.
You're right. I am the king.
Leaving in a hurry, Godzilla makes it back to Mothra's house, bangs on the door, then thinks better of it and kicks it in. His foot is then covered in silk. That's just not as satisfying as me kicking a solid object. Mothra, can I speak to you for a second? Mothra is sitting on her silk couch with her legs, all of them, crossed over the other ones on the other side of her body. Her wing twitching as she seems to be sewing something with her own silk from out of her butt. What are you doing?
Is it bothering you that I'm doing this in my own home?
We need to talk. I can have a baby right now, and you're not having a baby right now, unless it's your baby that you gave yourself. You understand?
Calm down, Godzilla. I was sick, but it's not because I was pregnant.
How do you know that?
Because I know my own body. I've had it for long enough, over many generations, with my own memory inside myself.
That's just freaking disturbing. Okay, but you're sure?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Whew! It's not like a trap, right? You're not gonna tell me this and like a month later it's gonna be like, surprise, because I will kill that thing.
You would kill your own child?
That's not my child. As far as anyone's concerned, all the babies that come out of your ass are from you.
Except this one would look like you, so...
I'll just say it's Methuselah's. This shit still works.
Mothra unfolds her legs and stares at Godzilla. Really? How would you know that?
What? Look, the point is you're not pregnant. That's great. I'm happy for you. Us, okay? We can't do this anymore. As a matter of fact, it's over. I'll see you later.
There was never anything here for us, Godzilla. By the way, if I really was pregnant, is this how the king would handle things?
No, I'm a merciful king. If I was an asshole king, I'd shoot an arrow through your stomach.
Yeah, and then I would come back to life, take that same arrow, and shoot you in the very place where you won't have to ever worry about having kids ever again.
Ooh, it's kind of heartless for you, Mothra.
You're an asshole, Godzilla.
So wait, were you testing me?
Mothra turns her head away and continues doing what she was doing.
You were, you frickin' dog. What is it with you women and your frickin' tests?
Like you males never do it either?
No, because we actually know what we want. And once females pull the kind of shit that they do, the things that you just did just now, we just simply say it's over. And that's what I'm saying. It's over.
No, it's not over, because it never begun.
Oh, please. And
as a matter of fact, I'd like you to leave. What are you doing in my house?
What?
Leave or I'll scream. Godzilla's tail twitches in the most uncomfortable way.
Are you being serious right now?
Are you still here talking?
You... Oh, ha, it's funny.
He wagged his finger at Mothra threateningly.
Okay. Alright, I see what you're doing. You know what? It's good, because I don't even think you can handle one of my offspring tearing through your guts to get out.
If it makes you feel any better, if I ever had any offspring that looked like you, I would kill it instantly before it made it outside my body.
You horrible satanic female.
Who you slept with multiple times.
Good night, Mothra.
Godzilla walks out of her house, kicking what's left of the door outward and realizing that it was yet still made of silk,
which then firmly wrapped around his other foot. Godzilla was seething mad, and it was worse because he had these horrible-looking silk wraps that looked like snow boots on his feet. Another Titan named Cindy saw him walking towards the water. "Oh, hey, Godzilla! Nice shoes!"
Cindy, shut up!
Diving into the water and swimming as fast as he's ever swam, Godzilla makes it home in record time and sees the ruins in front of him.
Oh, I can't sleep here because I forgot those humans blew it up!
He swims to a place nearby, not the ultimate place that would be his final destination or that he sees as his house, but nobody would find him here, and he values his quiet.
Stupid bitch, Mothra. I mean, you know what? Just out of spite, I'm gonna pregnate her. I'm gonna make her pregnant. How about that? I'll show you. You will carry my child. As the king, I commanded. How about that? How about that? How would she like that, huh? See who's the king here. She thinks she's the queen. She can't do shit.
Godzilla curls up, mumbling to himself for the rest of the night.
I want no baby. I'll give you a baby. I'll show you what a freaking baby looks like. A better baby than those ugly-ass turds that you keep popping out every minute, every freaking movie.
Holy shit, shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah? Come over here and make me, motherfucker.
And with that, Godzilla falls fast asleep, dreaming of a time where mutant Godzillas with moth wings roam the skies of the seas and the land, while they violently tear from out of Mothra's body. The end.